Hello everyone, my name is Holly Darty and I am the Youth and the Adult Programming Coordinator here at McCreary County Public Library. I'm coming to you today to tell you about a grant that we recently received that has made a huge impact in our library here in rural McCreary County, Kentucky. So I wanted to introduce you to a little bit about the grant that we received. This year, as you can see, we received a grant that was actually by the Kentucky Department of Libraries and Archives and the Institute of Museum and Library Services. We received the 2025 Family Literacy Grant. This grant was used to help us grow and expand our Babies and Books program here at McCreary County Public Library. Our Babies and Books program is geared for infants all the way through the age of 2. We do have a few older ones that participate as well, siblings and so on and so forth. If they're not ready to transition out, we always allow them to stay. It's always a great learning opportunity regardless of age. So with this grant, we were actually able to purchase all of these kits that you see here today in front of you. Each kit is filled with book kits, 14 book kits to be exact, and each kit is created differently and very strategically to offer different components for our babies, our parents, and our caregivers. These kits remain in the library and are used every Wednesday and every Thursday for our Babies and Books programs. I'm going to tell you a little bit about these kits today. So like I said, each kit was strategically planned and purchased based off of what we are trying to achieve with our Babies and Books program. So with each kit, parents will receive a kit when they come in, one of these bags filled with 4 books. We offer 4 books each Wednesday and each Thursday, and each book offers something different. So I'm going to talk to you about one of our kits. So, looking at our kits, we always try to offer sensory. We always try to offer different other components that I'm going to talk to you about here in just a second. We offer a lot of singing books, sensory books, touch and feel books, lift the flap books, but also just great classics that every child should be introduced with. So for instance, this kit right here offers The Wheels on the Bus. So this is a singing book that we can do, but also allows us to do the song Wheels on the Bus afterwards to bring in that singing component. We have The Little Horse. This one is a finger puppet book that allows the child to interact with the puppet in the book while reading the story, keeping them engaged about what the story is about. A Little Horse. Here we have Can I Sleep Here? This one is a Lift the Flap storybook, which gives children surprises around each page and around each corner that they can lift the flap and see what is hiding behind those flaps. So it gives them some imagination, some creativity. But then also, we have books that are like Llama Llama, that are tried and true favorites of all kids. But this one also offers some lift the flaps and some surprises. Also, in this kit, we bring back a very important favorite, Chicka Chicka Boom Boom. We're working on our alphabet, learning our letters, letter knowledge. So, also, this book kit, as you can see, has a mirror. They are seeing themselves throughout the book and putting themselves into the story. So, each kit brings along something great and something so involved for the caregivers and the families. So now I'm going to tell you a little bit more about our Babies and Books program. We use the kits that I have explained to you, but we also bring in sensory props such as shaker eggs so that they get to hear, they get to feel the vibration, they get to play along with the music and the songs, different things like that. These are an absolute favorite for our Babies and Books program. We also use scarves That way they can get some flowing motions throughout the songs. They get to use their arms as well and work some of those fine motor issues that the kids have sometimes have a hard time learning. So those are great for that. So when we were looking at these kits, we were focusing on 5 main components. Anytime I'm looking for a book, especially for our younger readers, our birth to 2, I'm looking at the 5 components of every child ready to read. And every child ready to read, we have singing, we have talking, we have reading, we have writing, and we have playing. So we try to put all of that into these kits. We use the Every Child Ready to Read curriculum, and that was purchased with this grant as well. That lets us better educate our families, our parents, and our caregivers on milestones that their child may need to be hitting at certain ages. That's one of the main things we talk about, when they should be rolling over, when they should be crawling, when they should be using those first words, different things like that. All of these kits are used for those. So we look at phonological awareness. We look at print awareness. We look at different tactile learning opportunities for our children as well. So this kit has been compiled based off Every Child Ready to Read curriculum and what we can do to set up our children here in McCreary County to be early readers and advanced readers, or just to love to read. That's what we want to introduce, the love of reading and the love of using their library. So, guys, I'm going to kind of end our video a little bit here, but I want you guys to take a moment to look at some of the photos that I'm going to share with you from our Babies and Books programs, so you can see these kits in the works and know what a great program that this is, all thanks to the grant that we received from the Family Literacy Grant. So we would like to say a huge thank you to KDLA and then also to the Institute of Museums of Library Science. Thank you and have a blessed day.